Have you been struggling to get out of champion for days, weeks, even months potentially? Well, I'm here to help you guys out. I've just recently got out of champion myself, and I have all the tips for you guys so you guys can get out of champion as well and finally hit Unreal. So let's get into the video. If this does help, all that I ask is that you guys hit that subscribe button and follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description. Please help me get to 100 followers. So the thing about ranked is you need to have a good team. What I mean by a good team is whether you're playing duo, trios, or squads, you gotta make sure your teammate or teammates are just as good, if not better, at the game than you are. You don't want to be playing with people worse than you purely because they're going to be holding you back tremendously, and you guys do not need that in your fights at all. You guys need to be playing with people that are at least your skill level or better. Don't play with a platinum player when you're an elite trying to get the champion or champion trying to get to Unreal. That's not a smart idea. Tip number 2 is make sure you have good comms. What I mean by making sure you have good comms, I don't mean just basic comms like saying your mats, your ammo, stuff like that. Calling out people you see. Not just basic comms like that, but you gotta be very specific with your comms, and you gotta comm the smallest things all the time. A good way of figuring out what to comm and what not to comm, you can go watch other pros playing in tournaments like FNCS, Cash Cups. Watch them play and listen to their IGL coming to the fragger about what to do and what not to do, and see how specific he's being and how often he's calming, and you gotta replicate that into your own game, if that makes sense. Next is you need to learn how to fight like a pro would fight. In order to do this, I actually have a video on this that I will link in the description below, where I teach you guys how to fight in-game, in creative, basically everything you're gonna need to know about fighting in Fortnite. So if you guys want to improve at fighting, make sure to check that out after this video. The next is your drop spot. This is one of, if not the most important thing when it comes to ranking up, because your drop spot determines everything. Your drop spot can be the difference between you getting a 20 kill win and a 0 kill dead off spawn game. Show you guys exactly where to land as a solo or a duo, and actually this will work for trios as well. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into a match and show you guys exactly what to do. Alright, so first thing you want to do is you want to land over here, right where I'm going right now, at these two little buildings. But usually it's contested there, so if you want to be a little safer, you can go around this mountain and there's a campsite with just as much loot. And even if that's contested, which I feel like it's going to be this match, all I gotta do is fly right down here, and boom, slurp barrels and a chest. And it doesn't stop there, because once you get the water bending stuff and that loot over there, you can come right down here and there's a cave entrance. In this cave should be enough loot for even a squad. And once you get to this little room back here, you don't have to worry about mats because there's plenty enough to get all of you to max wood. Now, this is the loot that I'm leaving with after looting this entire area. It's pretty good, I know. And don't worry about not being able to get into zone, because once you're done looting down here, you can come right back up and there's a launch pad on the top of the mountain. If that's not the best drop spot in the game, then I don't know what is. Next is you need to be playing realistics on the daily. Realistics is the best thing you can do to help yourself out while playing ranked. It's the most realistic you'll get to playing an actual ranked match. It's the most realistic you can get to an actual encounter in a ranked match. So you guys need to be playing 1v1, 2v2, even 3v3 realistics depending on who you play with. If you play by yourself, then do 1v1. If you play with 2, do 2v2. If you play with 3 people, play 3v3. I promise if you guys play this consistently, you guys will get so much better. It'll absolutely blow your mind, so make sure you do this. Before I continue this, I just wanted to say we are so close to hitting 200,000 subscribers. If you guys hit the subscribe button down below to help me out, it would mean a lot, and please use code LIFTS in the Fortnite item shop. That would also help me so much. Tip number 6 is going to be for all those people that suffer by having so much delay in game that they don't know what to do with it all. I know the easiest fix to solve all your problems with this. So you know how when you're in creative, your game is running really smooth. You go into a game and all of a sudden it's really like slow, maybe even laggy, really delayed though for the most part. I know how you guys can fix this. Switch your server to a server that you don't get a whole lot of ping on, but a server you get more ping on than your normal server. Go into creative and free build with it as much as you can. It'll be realistic to what you'll get in a real match, and you can get used to it super easily. Tip number 7 is going to be stop trying to build the same way in creative as you do in game. What I mean by this is, you know how in creative you have a very specific free build that maybe only you can do, like something that you're just used to and something that you do on a normal basis. You don't want to try to do that in game, because obviously your creative free builds will be much better because of the lack of delay in creative, but once you go in a real game, it's going to be really hard to do that same exact free build. You need to be free building a different way in game versus than you do in creative, unless you have like a $5,000 PC, but I'm just assuming that you guys are either on console or a normal PC. Another thing you guys can be doing is, I'm going to be hosting very cheap coaching sessions with my subscribers in order to make you guys better at the game. So if you guys want me to personally coach you guys, type your epic in the comments and there's a good chance I'll add you. Tip number 9 is going to be, have fun but don't meme. And what I mean by have fun, don't meme, have fun, obviously you need to be enjoying the game you're playing, because when you have more fun, you're going to be playing better. Fun fact. What I mean by don't meme is, I mean don't run around screaming, running around doing stupid stuff, pushing teams just because you think it's funny. Don't do stupid stuff in your games, basically. Play smart, especially if it's ranked. The last and final tip of this video, tip number 10, is going to be, you guys need to be playing together as a team. Don't split up. Don't go walking 200 meters apart from each other. I'd say stay within a good 75 meters of each other at all times minimum. Always be right next to each other in a fight. Stay together, and I hope you guys can hit Unreal with these tips. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.